Well, folks. This one's for New York. Them people out there that just elected this Zoran Mandami. I can't even half the time pronounce his name. I don't understand something. I guess some people just don't learn anything. They got their blinders on. Y'all remember way back in history? Somebody out there does. I do, because I remember seeing it on TV. When Bush Sr. stood up there and said, "No more taxes. Read my lips, no more taxes." And it was a big fat lie. And we all know it was a lie. We turned out to have more taxes than what we ever did. I learned something in history. You can't, sometimes you can't keep certain promises. And here it is. It's the mayor that gets up there, and that's all he is a mayor. Gets up there and he's talking about rent control, and he's talking about this for free and that for free. And you morons, I'd like to say worse than that, but I won't, just fell for that hook, line, and sinker. You had another candidate that could have done really good, and you fall for some. And then what really gets me, I believe in the good Lord above, and this guy is not even. He wasn't even this Manzami or whatever you want to call him. His name just cracks me the hell up too. You know, is a Muslim. And I ain't trying to put people down. They got the right to believe in what they believe in if they're a citizen of this country. But to put somebody like that in office, I mean, y'all are not seeing the takeover, what these people are trying to do. You think this is this guy's last stop? He's gonna break New York, but it won't be his last stop. Because people are just falling for this stuff. You guys are not learning. You need to sit down and watch some of these leaders, people that promise stuff. You know, just like we were told about, and I know people's going to crucify me for this one too. 9/11. That was terrorist. You know, this and that. And now it's coming out that these buildings, and there's video of it, they blew up from the bottom. There's explosions. So you tell me, we was told they had all these weapons out there in Iraq, all kinds of stuff that they really didn't have. Not to say they weren't dangerous, not to say that Saddam Hussein didn't deserve what he got, and that Bin Laden didn't deserve what they got, because they were dangerous people. They killed people. We know that. But why would we want to put people in office that are so dishonest, and we just keep doing it, and we keep doing it, and we got a guy that's unknown, don't know much about the guy, another person, and we don't vote for him because he don't have the numbers. We vote for the guy that comes out and says, "Oh, I'm going to give you free everything." Well, look at other countries. It doesn't work. It's been proven time and time again. You know, we got screwed with this whole health care in Obama. Obama was another one that promised stuff to a lot of people. Just time after time after time. And then the same stuff that Donald's talking about with the immigration, they were talking about it. The Democrats were talking about it. But now we got nothing but hate for a man in this country. Somebody that's up there in D.C. that's trying to clean it up. And what's the first thing he does right after election night? He comes out and he starts talking about this mayor of New York. He slams Donald Trump. First thing he does. You know, just, it amazes me how you people just, and you guys are, them people up there in New York are cheering for that. Just out there egging this guy on, you know, and you don't realize he's breaking your damn city. He doesn't care. It's nothing but $1 in his pocket. That's all it is.
All about power.
Power. You know, everybody can get up. Anybody can get up there and talk good. Adolf Hitler talked good, but look at what he did. Everybody thought he was great till they realized what he was doing, what he was really about. You know, some of the things he said, he was about control. This stuff's spreading like wildfire, but we don't want it. So you guys are, I guess, the people in New York and people up there that voted for these liberals, you guys are going to have to learn the hard way. Just how it is. And somebody will come and clean it up. But, the voting system, we got to start looking at people, man. We can't just say, well, he's unknown, he don't have the numbers. And the media needs to get their act together. They need to give these unknown people TV time. Let these people say what they got to say. Isn't that what our country is about? At least it should be. Freedom's going down the drain in my book when you're unknown and you can't even get the word out. I've said it. I'm going to say it again in this video. I know this video is getting kind of long, but it gets on my nerves. I hate to see my country going down the drain. It absolutely gets on my nerves. It's 5 minutes, people. 10 minutes. Do a video. Put out your opinions. This right here, this social media goes a long way. A lot of people see it. Stop hiding. I remember back in 2016, well, it was later than that. When I first started on Facebook, we used to have 30, 40, 50 videos a day. People would come out and people would listen. We would listen to this stuff. I listened to them every night. And it was like before, and I know some of the guys are still out here, very few. Some of them have passed on, God rest their soul. But that's why the young people need to come out and voice their opinion.
They need to learn something
Don't let them shut you up.
Yeah.
You know how this country operates. Is what we were founded on. Not everybody has to agree on every single thing, but to put a leader, somebody that's leading the city, whether they're leading the city, whatever they're doing in government, to put somebody that's not even of Christian faith, and like I said, I'm not putting down other people's religion. You in this country, you got the right to, but to run a city, that's a little far in my book. I can't go for that. But people really need to get out here and start voicing their opinion. The videos need to come back out like what we used to do. It's like I've said before, Facebook used to be a place I would see videos. I had a friend that, bought something for a lady she needed. We did it. They got it done. He didn't have to do that, but he did. That's what it used to be about. Somebody needed a hand up. It's not about a handout. I've said it time and time again. It's a hand up. Times are tough, but if everybody comes together, we can get something done. And it only takes 10 minutes to write a letter to your congressman, write a letter to your president. I just got through writing another letter to Donald Trump. May not do much good, but you know what? I'm going to try. I get return letters from my congressman all the time. When I do, I sign petitions or I send them a letter asking them about something, giving them my opinion. It never hurts, folks. All right. I had to put my opinions out there. You guys have a blessed night.